Okay, so welcome to APAN57. Hang on, I'm repeating. Excuse me, I can get Okay, no. Welcome to APAN57. So this is the introduction to APAN and also the fellowship meeting. Um, so my name is Liana. I'm the general manager for APAN. Together with me, we have the managing director of APAN Secretariat, Shan. Um, So if you guys are fellows and if you have not collected your allowance, after the session is over, please come in front, yeah? Okay, so let's start off with what APAN is about. Now, Asia Pacific is, we have members of APAN from Asia Pacific, right? And we also have associate members from the US, Pacific Wave and Indiana University. So in terms of Asia Pacific, we have got like, basically half of the world's population in this region, right? And every country has got their national research and education network, right? So from Pakistan, we have PERN, Bangladesh, we have got BD-RAN, Malaysia, we have got MyRAN, Nepal, we have got NRAN. So, and every country in the globe has got an NRAN almost, okay? So we have got about 19 economies who are APAN members. The NRANs are APAN members. And APAN was formed in 1995. And since then, we have been growing. So we also have a few members that we are approaching. Like we don't have Mongolia, Laos, Cambodia, Bhutan on board yet, but we are speaking to them to get them on board. Okay. So there are two ways of looking at APAN. One is if you all have heard of TN Asia Connect. So they provide the international infrastructure for the NRANs. What APAN does is APAN connects all the NRANs together. So we have meetings like this twice a year, and we have been doing this since the time APAN was incorporated. Um, in these meetings, we have working groups. If you have noticed, if you look at the agenda, we have got so many working groups. I think we have got about 10 or 11 working groups. We've got birds of feather. We have got task force. So we have a lot of things happening within APAN, which is not just infra, just not focusing on the network, but rather the content. Because if we have the network, we have high bandwidth, but we don't have content on it, then it's worthless, right? So, which is why APAN comes on board to create these working groups, these collaborations, and this research work. Okay. So, right. So, what does this National Research and Education Network mean? Just give me a show of hands. How many of you know what NREN is? Okay, so it's just a few of you who know. So let me just go on to it. So NREN is basically the rich. Okay, like I said, we are all on high bandwidth. So there are more than about 100 dedicated RNE in the world. Okay. The whole objective is basically to, it's a network of networks. So it's the only way NRENs, the countries, economies can talk to each other on a high bandwidth. Okay. And then we also have, if you all have heard of things like EduRoom. So these are applications that run on this kind of network where students, faculty members, and staff gets wireless network access, right? Wherever you go. That means you use your own ID. If you're attached to a university who is an NREN member, you can use your EduRoam ID anywhere, as long as you go. Like, if you want to know more about EduRoam, we have an EduRoam session going on. I think one of these days, right? And then in terms of performance, on the technical side, they are all running on low latency, high bandwidth network. Okay. And then, of course, then we come to collaboration. Collaboration is basically we want communities to work together, research groups to work together, and we don't want silo kind of research work. We are encouraging a lot of collaborations. So we are also embarking on working with industry partners. Like if you see outside, we have got Huawei, we have got Nokia on board as well. So these are all new stuff that APAN is doing. We're bringing in industry partners as well, because it will be good for universities to also work with industries now. Okay, and then sorry. And then next we have is when there is research involved, there's always trust, right? Because you don't want your research work to be on a non-trusted grounds. So, which is why we have things like identity federation going on, right? That's also going on this week. This whole week, we have got workshops and talks on it. So, go join those sessions to understand more. And then we also have the research work that our NRENs do are all very innovative, that uses high performance computing. So we have got working groups like agriculture, disaster mitigation. We have got groups like telemedicine that is heavily dependable on high bandwidth, and they do innovative medicine as well, telesurgeries. Okay. And then at the end of the day, the community matters for NRENs, right? If we have the community together, which is then that's when we can do these collaborations together. Okay. So this is how the backbone for Asia Pacific is. So the infras, there's the NCC involved, there's Japan, there is Korea that has sponsored these links as well. Okay. So this is also on the APAN website. This might not be very clear here, but we're also working on updating this. So this should be up soon. So in terms of like how I said, the reach, the collaboration, the community, we are working with a lot of data. The NRENs work with a lot of data, right? So we are running at zettabytes right now, and evolving very fast too. And when I say collaborative, it's people involved. There's a lot of collaboration. So which is why if you see these APAN meetings, we easily hit about almost 200 participants each meeting. Okay, so you have a lot of people coming on board, joining those working groups. Like I said, I think we have about almost 80 sessions that's happening throughout this week. Okay. So where there is NRENs, any organizations, there's always challenges involved, right? So we have the connectivity. We the NREN members also provide the platform for collaboration, but sometimes there is also the challenges where people are not aware what NREN is. Like a lot of NREN members use the infrastructure, but they don't know you're an NREN member. They don't know that there is a platform. There's something called the National Research and Education Network. So APAN, Asia Connect all comes on board to promote. So we work with this APAN, the NREN members to promote what these NRENs do. So in terms of applications, in terms of working groups, so there's a lot of trainings, workshops. So APAN is working with these NREN members to see how we can actually promote the NREN members. Okay. So what is APAN's role? Like I said, the connectivity is by the NRENs. APAN does not provide the connectivity, but we provide the people connectivity, the human touch here, right? So we do coordination work, we do collaboration. So in terms of coordination, we have, like I said, 19 economists around Asia Pac. We have 2 members from the US. We are co-located. The APAN Secretariat is located in Malaysia. We have a lot of collaborations, the shared resources, the connected services, the working groups. And in terms of continuity, it's a member-led organization, right? So all these NRENs are APAN members. And we have been going on for about almost 20 years now. So in terms of community, of course, like what you see, the meetings, we have the working groups, and of course the RNA society itself, right? So the community focuses on um, enhancing opportunities, sharing resources. So even in this room, now we have about 22 fellows today from about 16 economies. That's basically out of 19 economies that APAN has, 16 of you are here representing your economy as a fellow. So this opportunity is very good for you all to collaborate, take back the information of APAN back to your home country, to your organization, and promote APAN. This is why we have you guys here, right? Because we alone can't do this. So that's why we have this APAN fellows to take back this information to create more awareness, right? Some of you are returning fellows because you all are handpicked by your entrants. Okay, we didn't pick your and your country picked your. So it's so that you have the knowledge, you go back and you share with your organization. And then we also have these working groups that I was talking to you all about earlier. So different, more information is on the APAN website, all the different kind of working groups. So you can actually contact the chair. Each working group has got a chair, co-chair, and their mailing list as well. So you can get on board. If you're interested in any working groups, you can join them. Okay. So we have about 2 major meetings. During the pandemic, we also had virtual meetings, which garnered quite a good feedback and participation. I think we had easily 400-500 participants online, right? Okay, so I'll just go through some things that APAN supports. So these working groups here, they work independently, right? So they have their own community, they have their own resources. APAN does not provide much funding, but they usually use APAN as a platform to collaborate. So they get their own funding from either Asia Connect or from their respective organizations or any other corporations that provide funding. So this is one example of our agriculture working group. So there is sensor networks on the paddock for the vegetation, and then you also have they have come to recently. We spoke to one of the agriculture working group. They've actually even put on sensor networks on plants, on each plant, to understand how this to help agriculture. Okay. And then, of course, disaster mitigation is also one very interesting working group we have around here that helps with floods. Philippines is very active on it for the typhoons, earthquakes, and also the floods. Okay, so this is an image of the cyclone in Philippines, and then we've got the smoke clouds from Indonesia, and then the one at the bottom is the during the SARS outbreak in Taiwan. Okay, and then remote sensing as well. So the first image on the left is a squid fishing boat at in China, and then we also have got volcano monitoring and dust cloud from China as well. Another interesting working group we have is the e-culture. We used to have cyber performances. So cyber performance is when, like right at the top, that is the one that's done in one of the meetings in Taiwan. So we had the cello in South America, and then there was a lady dancing from Thailand, and it was all done seamlessly, right? So and this was watched done in Taiwan. We've done a lot of cyber performances, but during the pandemic, it kind of took a turn. So we are trying to revive that back. So we couldn't do it in time for APAN57, but we are trying to do it at APAN58. We're trying to get it back up. Okay. These are Internet of Things. So we have sensors. Sensor networks used again for agriculture and disaster mitigation. Like mentioned, telemedicine is also a very important working group, very busy working group, and they're very active as well. So we do telemedicine and so telemedicine works independently. So they have their sessions with their respective hospitals. If you actually look at their schedule, they have on ophthalmology, they have on gastro, they have on ortho. So it's really wide. Okay, so these are some of the images that you see during telesurgeries, laparoscopic surgeries. So there's surgeries going on in the operating room, and then we have participants from Japan, Korea. So even for telemedicine, we've got countries like Philippines, Malaysia, Korea, Japan, Thailand. Philippines are all very, very, very active on it as well. Okay, so in terms of APAN structure itself, right? Birds of feather. So birds of feather is before you become a working group. So you have a common interest and you can put in your proposal to APAN. Like recently, if I'm not sure if they're all on our mailing list, we called out for HPC and AI, right? And then we had proposals submitted, and the first BOF meeting is happening here in APAN57, I think tomorrow morning. So if you have interest in HPC and AI, you can join the meeting tomorrow. So before you become a working group, you need to have 2 consecutive BOF meetings at APAN meeting. And then we will take it up with the committee and you will qualify to be a working group automatically. In terms of working group, we have application and technology. So technology will look at things like IPv6, network engineering, applications. We have IoT, cloud, telemedicine, e-culture, agriculture, disaster mitigation. Right. So more information of this again is on the APAN website. We also have task force. The currently one is now officially a working group. The identity access management is no more a task force. So task force are usually very short term and project based. Like it's a short term, like IAM had it like for what 2 to 3 years. And then they became a working group. In terms of committees, APAN has got program committee that looks at the program that you all are in. So we work with the local organizing committee. In terms of logistics, in terms of preparation for the event is done by the local organizing committee. The program committee comes on board to help them up with the organizing of the event, the program scheduling. They also overlook we help out the LOC with the logistics, okay? And then we have the technical committee. So technical committee, actually we formed it during the pandemic because everything went virtual, right? So that's when we formed the technical committee to help with the technical setup. And the IT equipment that you see around this is overseen by the technical committee. So we have a tech com chair, we have a program com chair, and then we also have the election committee that looks at the, because APAN has a board of directors. So the election committee looks at the election of the board of directors. We have the fellowship. We also have a fellowship committee where we work with your respective NRENs to select your, okay? And then we also have another committee called the budget and fees committee, which looks at APAN members pay a fees to be part of APAN. Not heavy, but it depends on the economy. So we also have a committee that overlooks the fees and the budget for APAN. So the people of APAN are basically the council. The council are the APAN members. The 19 economies that I told you about, so they are all the council members. And then we have the board of directors. And then we have the APAN GM. And we have the committee chairs, we have the working group task force, birds of feather, and then we have the APAN secretariat. So APAN secretariat also overlooks the whole of APAN's operations in terms of administration, the financial, in terms of membership, and also they're a core element to help the LOC organize APAN meetings. Okay. All right. So APAN meetings comprises of all this. We have working groups, we have committee meetings that are taking place, the plenaries and keynotes, which tomorrow is the opening ceremony. Friday, we have the closing ceremony and also the General Assembly. So we have about 9 keynotes this time around at the opening and closing. And then we usually close APAN meeting with a general assembly. So general assembly is when we have a summary of all the sessions, because all of you are unable to attend all sessions throughout the week. So we get the session head or the working group chairs to come up one slide of summary of what they have done for the whole week, right? And then that's when we also provide the fellows your certificates. Then we have the closing by the local organizing chair, and then it's handed over to the next host. Okay. Then we have social events. Tomorrow we have the opening dinner, and then Thursday there's also another dinner. So that those are the social events. There's also a lot of workshops and tutorials that are going on. There is the IAM workshops, APNIC workshops that are going on, BGP security. So take a look at that and join. We also have a lot of side meetings among the members, and the council meeting also this meeting. Okay. What else does APAN do apart from this collaboration and this coordination, right? So APAN also has a newsletter that we try very hard to send out every quarter. The past newsletters are on the website, so go take a look at them as well. We are looking at coordinating more APAN working groups. We want more activities to be visible in terms of trainings, workshops. So APAN wants to help coordinate them. So we have more collaboration or more involvement among APAN members. Okay, and not just during APAN meetings, but throughout the year. So we have like small workshops or small meetings leading up to the main meeting. Okay, and then we are also embarking on compiling APAN success stories, because APAN, they do a lot of work, but the community is not aware, right? Now, the only way we can promote this is to collect them. So if you know in your organization or in your NREN, if there's something that is worth sharing, get in touch with us, right? It doesn't have to be big. It can be anything small. It can be something that you all do that helps the community. It could be a very significant, it could be a small project, but a very significant impact within your community. Share it with us, right? So we are looking at how we want to compile this. Either we are looking at creating a magazine on a yearly basis, put it up on the website. So we're still working on the logistics of it, but anytime you guys have stories, or if you think that can this be a story, share it with us. Just email us at sec@apan.net, get in touch with us, and we will publish it. Okay. APAN also has something called APAN grant, right? This is used for our working groups where they can probably run. We don't fully fund it, but we can subsidize a part of it. So where you can run trainings, workshops, or if you want to invite a keynote speaker over, we could also work on that. So there is information on the APAN grant is also on the website. Okay, and at APAN56, we formed the APAN alumni. So all these years, APAN has got fellows, but we lost touch with them. All right, so some of you who are returning, you're already an APAN alumni, right? So we have a catch up with you guys this Thursday. Is it Thursday? Oh no, sorry, tomorrow. So just to understand what you do, how you can contribute to the community, right? As an APAN fellow, we want continuity. How you can help APAN, like maybe improve on the website, social management, do more awareness within your community, get in touch with your working groups and see how they can be part of APAN if they're not already. Okay, so this kind of stuff, we'll talk more tomorrow. So I'm pretty much done. Any questions? All good? No questions, please.
APAN at Nepal. So the thing I was actually missing is the conference, like the academic conference. it will be also a very good platform to collaborate with the international community, like the research community. So how about it? Because we already have it. I heard that we have a conference in the
We
name of
had
APAN.
that in APAN56.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
So I was thinking to like continue that. It will be a very good uh, thing to collaborate with the others around the world.
Okay.
So it is not the question, but this suggestion.
To do it at every APAN meeting sometimes, because it's done by the local organizing committee. Sometimes it's too much for them to have an APAN meeting and also APAN conference, because when you have APAN conference, there's a lot of paper submissions. You need a team to review papers and all that. So the process is also long. But we are looking at probably having it once a year, maybe, right? So we will take that into consideration. We are seeing how, in terms of logistics.
I can uh, I do my services like reviewing the paper.
Where are you from again?
Jeju National University. I am actually a PhD
Korea.
student.
Korea.
So
Okay. Thank you.
thank you so much, ma'am.
Anyone else?
Good morning, everyone. Lana, you said we have a APAN Fellowship catch-up meeting tomorrow. So is this mandatory for all fellows?
Yes.
Okay, it's mandatory for all fellows.
Mandatory. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
All good? Okay. So if there are no questions, we will move on to the fellowship meeting, where we get the fellows who are here to introduce themselves, and just we have your slides up. Let me just bring that up, and Sean will take over from here.
Morning. Thank you, Lena. Can you hear me? Well, my name is Sean, and with the APAN Secretariat. So today now we're going to just talk a little bit about the APAN Fellowship Program, and then we'll get the fellows to come in front and then present a little bit on themselves. So the APAN Fellowship Program basically is an opportunity given to people who, for basically whoever applies to come for these APAN meetings and to network with other researchers, engineers, students. We have a very vast dynamic of attendees, and we hope for that to happen, a good networking session, and for you all to understand better what happens at APAN. And furthermore is that we hope that when you successfully apply and come for these meetings, and that when you go back to your country and your universities and your peers, that you are able to actually speak about APAN. You are able to actually promote APAN and also look into other collaborations with us among your peers in your countries. All right. And fellowships are offered on a competitive basis. The call for all fellowships will come out before the meetings. It'll be on the website, in our communications as well. And from there, you can apply for them. And as what Liana has mentioned, your country representatives will basically be involved in screening you and identifying if you're suitable for the APAN fellowship program. Now, APAN fellows as well, has basis of continuity, and that we looked at, previously what happens for fellows is that they come, then they go back, and that's about that. As of 56, if not mistaken. Yeah, 56 actually, we formed the APAN Fellowship Alumni. And this is basically for us to make sure there is continuity in the program, and that you do not leave APAN with just attending one session or attending the one meeting. With the APAN Fellowship Alumni, you are able to contribute more, you're able to speak to us more, you're able to work within the community, give your ideas, and so forth. So it's been successful. The APAN Fellowship Program has been running for many years. And this year alone, I think we have about 93 applications, which is, I think, growing every meeting. And from 16 economies. It's what Lena mentioned. We screened and we got about 21 fellows from 15 economies. And it's quite successful. And we're getting a lot of applications. And we thank you for that. And when you are successful at becoming a fellow, basically, when you come over for these meetings, this is what we expect of you, and this is what we hope that you'll be able to do. For each individual sessions, you will be assigned to the sessions, and you have to just make sure that every attendee, they do self-check-in. Previously, we had a different system. This year, we're using SCED, and they have self check-in. So you just have to just tell them, okay, please get onto the SCED app and then check in. Perhaps after this, I could probably show you how it goes about. Right. As Lena mentioned, just attend as much sessions as possible, and then attend the opening and closing ceremony, the welcome dinner, and other social dinners. There's a fellowship catch-up meeting tomorrow. Join that; it's compulsory. We will speak more about your ideas. We'll speak more about how we can collaborate. We'll speak about shortcomings, and then we can see where we can take this further. It's very important we have this two-way communication between both parties. It's very important, and it's a compulsory for you to attend the General Assembly, and you'll obtain your certificate at that point in time. Okay, so we'll move on to the introduction from fellows, and perhaps one by one can come up when your slide is up and tell us about yourselves. Don't have the name for this. Who's this?
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Cecilia Sabio, currently the Dean for Asian Institute for Distance Education. It's one of the longest standing standalone distance education in the country because most of the DE institutions in my country are basically rooted from the conventional institution or the so-called traditional face-to-face institution. So I have managed various institutions locally and internationally. For one, I have worked with one of the biggest state universities and colleges in the Philippines, which is called the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. And I also have an experience teaching in the graduate school in various courses. So that's basically about my profile. As to what I can possibly contribute to APAN, I am basically into various ISI and Thomson Reuters publication. So I can possibly contribute in that aspect. So I'm also into news writing and also quality assurance and part of the review board of various ISI publication. So that's basically about it. Thank you very much.
So is not here. Deepti.
Good morning, everyone. And okay, I am Deepti from Sri Lanka, and I am from the Enren in Sri Lanka. It's called normally. I think you have heard of Learn. It's Lanka Education and Research Network, and obviously, yes, I wanted to meet more people and also uh, to get updated about the contents because we have a identity federation in Sri Lanka, and currently I am the responsible person for that. And when we are talking about how we can collaborate, and when we are talking about that, actually mostly Learn is organizing many workshops to resourceful people in Sri Lanka, like the member institutes. And we are getting the contents from the sessions in APAN. And yes, that's the thing about me. And thank you.
Hi, morning to all of you. My name is Firhan Ali bin Hamid Ali. So I'm an academician from Faculty of IT and Computer Science, UTHM, University Tun Museum Malaysia. So for why I joined this event, I want to get engaged in the scientific work with knowledgeable scholars and also skillful experts. And then I hope that I can contribute more into volunteer work and participate in this community. So there is my field of my research or study, ICT infrastructure, web technology, information security, and in general ITs. Hopefully that you can get in touch later on. So for this community works. Thank you. Thanks.
Hello, good morning. My name is Mark. I'm from Taiwan, and I'm now an undergraduate student in NCU, and I'm going to graduate in National Yangming Jiao Tong University, and in previous is National Jiao Tong University, and now I'm running a small ISP in my school, and I'm also a community operator and volunteer, and tomorrow I have a short session in karaoke group. So if you are interested about BGPs, SDN, and cloud, you can find me there. Okay. And how I can contribute is I can bring the experience back to my coursemate and share the experience. And thank you.
Hello, my name is Teguh Muhammad Salahuddin, but you can call me Adin. I'm currently a student at Syafala University in Indonesia. During my time at university, I had the opportunity to work as laboratory room assistant the programming and embedded system lab. I came to APAN to fellowship with several goals. First, I would like to support the APAN meeting. Second, I hope to build the connection and network with various parties. Last, I want to learn from another. Maybe that's all my introduction. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Nurido Rizky. I'm just got bachelor degree in computer engineering at University of Syahkuala, Indonesia. During my time the university, I have had opportunity to work laboratory assistant at Syahkuala University, programming human centered computer interaction and embedded system lab. I'm particularly drawn to full stack web development, clouds, IoT, and embedded system. Uh, I want I would to like to share two objectives of my Apan 57's fellowships. Uh, First one to gain a broader knowledge about networking and Apan community, and the second one to gain new experience and friends in the Apan community, and the last one to share research experience on the Internet of Things, especially about LoRaWANs in Apan57. Maybe that just my introduction. Thank you very much.
Hello guys, my name is Max Thomas Murray. I'm currently a study bachelor degree at computer science at Kasetsat University in Thailand. Currently, I diving into a full stack web development, and why I'm here, I want to connect to people internationally and professionally here. I want to improve my communication skills and my social skills. And my confidence is my weakness, and I want to improve that. Um, how I want to contribute in the APANs, I'm a full stack development, and maybe I can contribute it by improve the website or building something that uh, based on the website or the full stack thing about that. And I want to share my knowledge that I have studied from the APAN57 with my student at the university. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Ram Krishna Pariyar. I am from Nepal. By professionally, I am working as a ISP, Internet Service Provider. One of the big ISP in Nepal is Subishu CableNet. I am associate in NRN. Nepal is an education network from very beginning. Right? My area of expertise in this field is almost like 21 years plus in the industry. We are the first. We are the first in Nepal who deploy IPv6, and we are working on different working group as well. Basically, the APAN is quite not familiar with me. That actually I attend the APAN meeting in 2011 in Hong Kong, and the second one in the Nepal as well in the last years. But this time, I want to closely work with the APAN as well, and so that like I also familiar with the APAN community. I did my master's degree from cybersecurity from University of Colombo, Sri Lanka, with the funded from Asia Connect. I think we are the first batch who funded master in cybersecurity. We have almost like a 14 students from 5 different country, right? Out of them, I think three, yeah, three students passed the cybersecurity course first time. Okay, apart from that, I also involved in the ICANN, Apricot, SANOG, and PINOG, Internet Society as well. I'm closely working, especially in the cybersecurity and routing security. Okay, in this meeting, I want to like closely coordinate with friends in different regions and share my knowledge and experience each others. Also learn something from others. Thank you very much.
Namaste and good morning all. My name is Saran Shrestha. I'm from Nepal. Uh, this is my second time as a fellowship in the APAN. The first time was in Nepal, and there was very good experience for me to know lots of new people, lots of new good things about all these things. That's why I applied for the second time as well in Thailand. So I want to meet new people, new experience, new opportunities to collaborate with the Nepal and to collaborate with the organization as well. Actually, I'm working as a IT officer in Katherine University Hospital, and as well as Katherine University School of Medical Science. So this APANs like telemedicine, digital healthcare sector, IP basic networking things is very good for me. Like so, I can explain those things to my fellows in that area. So I would like to thank you APAN for this opportunity and wish you all the best. Thank you all. Bye bye.
Hello everyone, good morning. I am Shipon Akhtar, hailing from Bangladesh. First time I will join APAN meeting. Shortly to be part of the APAN committee with this network. I have few year experience in campus networking, but I have contribution my networking experience in this session. Let me share with a join APAN. My purpose involves in the strong communication into advanced network and research and infrastructure. I feel believed this power of collaboration and networking knowledge sharing to take this challenge in advanced networking. And okay, thank you.
Great morning, everyone. My name is Chit and I'm from Cambodia. Currently, I'm pursuing my bachelor degree in Management of Information System, and I am also a fellow of in network security during APAN56 in Kyoto, Japan. And I'm also interested in internet governance. I also participate in IGF, IC Pacific Internet Governance by ACAN and Asia, and also currently I'm Net Mission Academy fellows where I study about internet issues that youth face. And I'm also a digital literacy trainer where I try to educate people who not get access to higher education in my country to study about cyber security and digital literacy. And I am interested in network security and open data, and I am currently working closely with NGO, so civil society in my country to promote open data and also internet networks. So I hope that I can bring the APAN to Cambodia, and Cambodia can be one of the economy's futures. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sugandhima Vidanagamachi from University of Ruhuna, Sri Lanka. I'm currently working as a senior lecturer in computer science and also a researcher in bioinformatics, AI for bioinformatics data or biomedical data, and also reconfigurable computing and further cybersecurity, especially blockchain security and telemedicine security. And I'm currently serving as the head of the Department of Computer Science, University of Rona, Sri Lanka. And we have been awarded the Best Innovation Award recently from Innovation and Invention Exhibition competition in Sri Lanka. And we, for the same project, we received 2 gold medals. And also, we actually it is for a reconfigurable convolution neural network processor. So we are seeking commercialization for that product, and we want some commercial partners. I think some of you are interested in that, some don't know. If you are interested in, I can talk with you too. And also, we are collaborating with, for the research, we are collaborating with University of Cambridge, Southampton, and also Auckland and RMIT University. And I also want to collaborate with some of you as well and share my knowledge, my experience, and also I want to gain your knowledge and experience as well. Thank you very much. Thanks again.
One, two, one, two. Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Trimpuru Bakir. I am from the Mongolia. Uh, Currently, I'm working at the Mongolian Academy of Sciences. And my position is Specialist of International Relations. Why I'm here? My purpose in participating in APAN and expand your circle of acquaintances, study the experience, establish relations with regional organizations, active participation in the APN events, and participate in proctor activities organized by APN. My contribution is there will be on the opportunity to meet the delegates of many organizations in the region, exchange ideas, expand the cooperation, organize the joint events by meeting and networking with regional experts. Furthermore, I want to actively participate in activities of APN and stimulate the cooperation of other young people. Thank you for your attention.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sahil. I'm a undergraduate student here in Thailand. I'm currently on my last year, and I'm currently working on my research project as a senior project here. Also, I'm here to learn from everyone, to connect and be part of the networking community. I hope I can collaborate with anyone. So if you find me might be helpful for anything, you can just come to me. I'll be happy for helping with anything. And I'm very excited for session today and the rest of APAN57. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Dr. I'm from the Myanmar. Um, I'm from the Myanmar. I'm currently working as a warehouse consultant at the part time for the ASEAN Center for Biodiversity. My working area is the digital health and the community development project for communicable disease, TB, malaria, and the MSH project, and also working together with the Gideon staffing for epidemic management at the Chiwanda University and the Great University. I think that this year contract is the climate resilient and global networking, and therefore, my working area have to more learning about the global network alliance for the climate resilience and to find the global platform for innovative solutions to the to the eco-climate situation. And also, I have worked for the health and also as well as SCG, my war 30 study of 2080 to the 2022. Therefore, digitalization is very important. I'm interested for the APEN 47, but I cannot find this program this year. APEN 47 is the thank you so much for
Thank you. Some of you could submit your slides. Maybe perhaps you just come up and say a few words about yourselves. Srikan, are you here? No, Srikan's not here. And then after that would be Choke and Pavel. That's Pavel? Okay. So after that.
Hello everyone, I'm Arifur Rahman. I'm working as a system analyst in Patna University of Science and Technology in Bangladesh. I mainly work in networking. I look after the maintenance and data center infrastructure part of our university. I completed my BSc engineering in electronics and telecommunication in 2010. Why I am here? I am here to learn, share my experience, and to collaborate with the other fellows and participants. What I can contribute, I think everyone is already said. We can collaborate. We can share the things we learn here and take back to our country and share with our researcher and fellow Bangladeshis. So thank you everyone. I have a suggestion. Mark already told about thing. If it is possible, in next Apan session, can you get few sessions on SDN, software defined networking? I'm very interested in that. I thought you'd have some programs of SDN here, but I couldn't find it. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Engineer Tokir Khalid from Pakistan. Basically, I am from Pakistan Education and Research Network and working as Deputy Director for. So, we are dealing with the different PAN services like EDU-ROM, Smart University, and video conference facility, Smart and Safe Campus, with almost 400 universities and approximately 500 campuses. So my purpose to come here is that I am very excited that we are going to host the next Apan. So my purpose to come here is that the next Apan we will make it better and we will contribute toward the research and the research and development and with the industry academia linkages. So I came here to visit and to collaborate with the you people and to learn from you people so that we would make it better. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi. Good morning. I can hear myself. Good morning. So my slides are not there, so I didn't the slide. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, good morning. My name is Pavel. So I'm originally from Bangladesh, but I've grown up and resided in Thailand for 24 years now. I'm currently a PhD student at AIT, which is the Asian Institute of Technology based here in Thailand. And my field is IoT systems engineering. So as you know, that's probably one of the reasons why I applied for this fellowship, because I was curious about the IoT working group in APAN. And well, even though this is my first time as a fellow at APAN, this is not the first time I've heard of APAN. As a matter of fact, I had applied for the same fellowship in APAN49, which got canceled just a week before because of COVID. And I was very disappointed. But, well, I couldn't go to APAN, but APAN did come to me. So, welcome to Thailand. And hopefully by the end of APAN, I would learn a lot more about what the IoT working group does over here in the APAN community. And I can bring it back to my institution and work on my thesis because I have a lot of IoT related and AI related topics that I want to work on, but I don't know where to start. And I believe that, learning more from the IoT working group, I can actually get a good idea of where there are gaps that I can fill in, and the more trending topics in the modern world today. So yeah, thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Actually, it is a morning. Yeah. So I'm Amar from Jeju National University, South Korea. Basically, I'm from Pakistan. I'm doing PhD over there in Jeju National University. Our lab is a part of like a working group. My supervisor is a chair of that working group, AI-driven networking working group. So I have a talk on Wednesday in the morning session. So I invite you all to join that because we are presenting their network architecture, which is like a Sajin network architecture, space air ground integrated network. So I invite you all to join that session. Basically, we work on the software defined networking side. So it is not the actually first time I came to the APAN. It is my second time. I joined the APAN in the APAN Nepal as well. So I just looking forward for your we can collaborate and share the ideas on the software defined networks. So thank you so much from my side. Thank you.
Srikanth.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm from India. Name is Srikanth, and I'm working as a scientific officer in EdNet India. So I'm looking after networking, cloud servicing, and EduRoam. So here in APAN, I'm looking for EduRoam setup and to expand it in India in institutions.
Is Antonio here? Antonio. No. Okay, so I think that's about that. For the fellows who have not received your allowance, could you just come in front after this? And perhaps we can also show you how to do the session check-in on SCED. Is there anything I think that will do? Okay, so start it. Thank you very much. Can I get attention of your fellows, please? Hi. Okay, so this is a brief guide on how to tell the attendees how to check in using SCED. First of all, please download SCED for yourselves so you're aware on how to explain to them how to check in for their sessions. All right. So what they need to do is when you go to your sessions, just explain to them that they need to have SCED on and they need to choose the session that they are currently in. So just say they are in, like today's session is the APAN introduction. They'll find it on the schedule, choose the session, and then subsequently you will see on here below that the tick, it will say click here to session edit, to add your session. Okay. Once you've added your session, you do the self check-in. So that button on the below, yellow color button, orange color button, it says check in now. So this is what they need to do. All right. And then subsequently they'll be able to open Zoom and they'll be able to view the session. So up until this, the second one is what you need to explain to them. So open SCED, add the session. Excuse me. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. Those having problems, perhaps you can come in front. We can just show it to you on your phone. Just